Hi guys, I'm Harmony T and I'm a funeral director. I am 32 years old this year. It is close to about 8 years since I entered this industry. I graduated from NUS with a degree in business administration, specializing in accountancy, before entering Ernst & Young, one of the big four, as an auditor. After about a year, my dad's health wasn't exactly the best and he persuaded me to enter this industry to carry on my grandfather's legacy. So my grandfather came from China and came to Singapore to learn the art of coffin making about 60 years ago. So he's one of the pioneers, and right now he is still no longer around, but his legacy lives on through me. Back then, when I had to make the career switch, it was not easy because my mom objected fiercely against it. She didn't exactly want me to go into this industry that didn't need a degree, and she thought it would be a waste because I had spent 4 years painstakingly took a degree, studied for a degree in accountancy, and I'm going to enter an industry that is totally unrelated to what I've studied. But thankfully, I contemplated and thought about it and gave myself 1 year to venture out into this new industry that I had no idea what I was in for. So I was thrown into the pool and I learned to swim on my own. And there's no textbook as to how to be a funeral director back then. And it was very tough, especially the first 3 months. I had contemplated of leaving many times as well, but I'm glad I didn't. I persevered and stayed on. In fact, the 3 main challenges entering this industry, the first one is I'm a female in a male-dominated industry. So I really had to learn everything from scratch and get hands-on before my fellow colleagues started to respect me and before they accepted that I'm here for the long run and not here just for fun. I also had to form a personal relationship with each of them so that they will allow me to enter their world. Secondly, it's the odd hours. Death has no timing, so this also means that you are typically on standby 24/7. You can have a shift work, but when family members want to find you and trust you to do a funeral service for them, it can happen even in the middle of the night at 3 a.m. or 4 a.m. So it does affect your sleep and social life. Of course, last but not least, there is a huge stigma, especially 8 years ago, against this industry where people might think of this job in not so nice ways. Some people think of it as a low-class job, some people even think of it as a dirty job. However, I am, in hindsight, glad that I actually made the bold career switch years ago, because thinking back, I wouldn't have been able to make the switch right now, where I am a mother and I have a lot more to lose, I have a lot more commitments, a lot more thoughts. Back then, I just had to try something new and give up whatever I had, and I had the energy that is needed in this industry to learn what I need to do. My mind was like a sponge, absorbing everything that was being taught to me and fusing it with things that I've learned along the way to try to transform the funeral industry. So here's my story, and I hope you have enjoyed it.
Thank you for trusting in Harmony Funeral Care, your #1 bereavement buddy.